was really frustrating for me to watch a lot of people play Atrocitus, and there's one trick that really negates his trait that not a lot of people are using. You don't have to hold all that mix-up pressure. In this video I'm going to teach you a couple tricks to deal with Atrocitus, and one really big one. Yo, what's up guys, Shujinkydink here with another video to entertain or assist you in becoming the better Injustice 2 player. And this video is all about how to beat Atrocitus. Couple different ways to abuse this character, although again, like I always say, he's very strong. In the right hands is extremely tough, and all players have different options. These are just some ways to maybe help the matchup be a little bit easier. And of course, like I mentioned earlier, there's one really big trick that people are just not doing. So the first tip I'm going to share with you is his wake up attack. He doesn't really have the best wake up attack. All the hits are high, so you can really just duck it everything if you want. It's kind of easy. You can try and time it and then hit the meter burn back 3. So it makes it kind of easy on knockdown because you knock them down. Then meter burn back 3 if you want, or you can just knock them down and then just uppercut and go into whatever. He doesn't really have the best wake up game. Now this kind of changes when he meter burns the move at the end, because it turns into a mid attack, which you are forced to block if you're ducking. And that mid attack leaves him at +4, which means he's at a great advantage. To counter this, you want to time a time a backdash right after the third hit. That'll cause the move to whiff, and then you can get a full combo into whatever you want. This does require some timing though, as it is a little bit tight, as you can see. So where Atrocitus gets really scary is when he's doing his pressure. A lot of the times Atrocitus players are going to go for mix-ups with the Blood NATO. And they'll do it off this string here, because there's 2 overheads, so you can cancel the string at any time into the Blood NATO for a mix-up. Now if you don't have any meter here, your best option is probably just to block low, because then you'll just eat the damage off the overhead instead of eating a full combo. Now if you manage to block the low Blood NATO, a lot of them, if they have their trade out, are going to try and keep it safe by throwing the little fur ball afterwards. Just like that. But there's a trick around that. The timing is a little tricky on this. The Blood NATO is -40, so he's kind of stunned there for quite a while. So you can time a meter burn back 3 and hit Dexter's furball and combo him for a full combo. Just like that. Oh, get out of here, kitty. A good way to kind of deal with the pressure there if you see him kind of going for it. But there's a better use for that barb meter that you don't have to take the guess and guess the Blood NATO. And that is basically just to push block him. If you use the push block, which is forward and the meter burn button, it will not only take him off of you as pressure-wise, but it will also make his Dexter meter go down, which means the trait isn't as active for as long. So it eliminates the guessing factor and also eliminates the trait. Let me show you. Now the trick is to push block him after the second hit, because he does 2 hits and then he goes into his mix-up. So you want to push block him before the mix-up happens so that you don't have to guess overhead or low. Now also, watch the Dexter meter when I do the push block. See how it drains it by, it looks like almost about 1/4. This is imperative to the countering Atrocitus, because it keeps his trait out longer, and now he has to wait for the trait to build back. There we go, we did it a second time and caused it just to go away in general. This is probably the #1 tip that a lot of people are not using against Atrocitus. And of course you're not always going to have meter, so you kind of unfortunately have to guess, and that's when I would just recommend blocking low, eating the overhead so you don't need a combo. Anyways guys, those are some tips against Atrocitus. I hope you found this helpful, because he's a pain in the butt for me to play. Still trying to figure all this stuff out myself. So, anyways, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like because it really helps me out. And subscribe because we make videos every single day. #BoneHawks and all that stuff, and we'll see all you guys in the next video.
Accept your death.